The statistics in Uganda don't speak to this, and you know it for a fact. Yes, the statistics in Uganda don't speak to your position that the homosexual vice is on the increase. You will have an opportunity to respond. The statistics in Uganda show that the crime most committed is defilement, and it's heterosexual defilement. The statistics in Uganda show that every 42 seconds, there's a female child being defiled in Uganda. And that is the problem. The problem is not homosexuality.
Even in sex, the issue of order is very important. Madam Chair, yes. By design, God created two genders, a female gender and a male gender. And the male gender has a stake, then the female one has the other one. And there is supposed to be order, Madam Chair, that these two organs was not just created just for like that. One of them, rising out of that design of a stake, is for procreation, Madam Chair. And Madam Chair, as a woman, and an adult, a lawyer, a mother, there are people who are now beginning to encroach on other genders. For example, my female gender is being encroached on with people who have stakes. Madam Chair, as I said, this is by design. As a woman, I've been designed to receive the seeds from a man. And these seeds, when they are putting them, they don't put anywhere. They don't put where they are feces. They put where it's well designed to receive the seeds. And they grow, and they become as handsome as Honorable Fox.
In the last few decades, we have been fighting female genital mutilation, a very cultural aspect of female sexuality. I would want to know where he places that one, why he does not think female genital mutilation should have been protected as a cultural right.
The issue of scaring away potential people because of homosexuality and the like, I want to inform colleagues, this country has never condoned homosexuality. Never in our history. So who is going to be scared now? Number two, Chair, I was in Qatar for the World Cup. These Qatar people, and I'm talking about acceptance, because somebody was saying, shall we allow tourists here? Won't they run away and the like? When we were in Qatar, I went with one of our colleagues here. We reached the airport. He had a bottle of whiskey or wine. So when we went through the VIP check-in, and we all had red passports, colleague was said, please, that is not allowed in our country. Leave it here. We will give you a coupon. And when we were going out, he presented the coupon and his gun was given. And I remember the Qataris, you know, there was a debate on having alcohol in stadium and the like. And these people of Qatar said, we are not going to change our culture because of 28 days. So you either come to our country or not. Now, I am giving this to tell people that a country can have its values. You come there knowing. I and my brother here, Muslims, we go to Saudi Arabia almost every year. You don't take the alcohol, but we go there every year. So the issue is, you are free to come to our country. You are free to come to our country and abide by the laws of our country. When you are here, conceal what is illegal here. When you go away, you will go and enjoy. So it's not that you come with your values and practices and then begin saying, yes, here I am, I have brought my money. It doesn't work that way. I know of no country that does not have what we call socio-political, economic, cultural sovereignty. I know of no country.
Many years ago, when I was studying criminal law, 9 years ago, I was told that one of the aims of punishment in criminal law is deterrence, the purpose of which is to reduce the rate of crime by discouraging people, criminals who would otherwise have intentions of engaging in these acts. Now, looking at the sentences that you provided here, of course, I've taken note now of the revision from the 10 years to life imprisonment, because it was lighter than what is provided for under the Penal Code Act, which provides for life sentence in its section 145. Now, in this case, I don't see the distinction in sentencing between the homosexuality and aggravated, because you are all putting them in the same, rather giving the same sentence. It's all life imprisonment. Shouldn't there be a difference between the homosexuality and aggravated? Otherwise, why the distinction? Why bring it up?
I wanted you to your say on where the two people claim consent. It may not be a defense. What about where they claim consent? In my view, wouldn't you consider that a claim of consent would actually amount to a confession, and therefore a court should be empowered to straight away? Yeah? Yes. Yes, yes. So you consider that a confession, and therefore you treat it as a... So court doesn't have to take long inquiring into the matter.
There are existing laws that prohibit homosexuality. The Constitution prohibits same-sex marriage. The Penal Code Amendment Act makes having sex with any person when you are known to be HIV positive an aggravating factor. The question I'm asking, Honorable Asman, what is the value addition of this particular piece of legislation?